Hi guys. As you can see, I am a guy. I am not Michelle. My name is Cameron. I'm an intern here for the summer, and I'll be doing this week's wolf vlog. So the reason we're here with my boy Kenai is, of course, as many of you might have visited the center, or maybe you haven't, you might know that Kenai is what is known as a British Columbian tundra wolf. So he's a cross between those two subspecies of wolf. And you know, that's really, really exciting to have a BC wolf with us at CWWC right now, because it gives us a chance to really talk about the state of wolves in British Columbia. Unfortunately, it's not very good at all. Now guys, the provincial government of BC is currently enacting a 5-year wolf call policy against these British Columbian wolves. Now the provincial government and the timber industry is going to tell you that the necessity or the need for this wolf call is to protect caribou numbers, as caribou numbers have declined in the Canadian province of British Columbia. Of course, when you consult ecologist or biologist on this issue, they claim this is fallacy, that the true reason for lower caribou numbers is not the British Columbian wolf, an animal that has coexisted with caribou and hunted caribou for thousands of years. It is the timber industry causing habitat fragmentation. See guys, caribou migrate to their summer feeding grounds, they migrate to their winter feeding grounds. So when those migration routes are disrupted by habitat fragmentation and cutting down of old growth forests, replacing that forest with our golf courses, our suburban homes, well, we see higher infant mortality, higher calf mortality rates. Simply put, there's just not enough food and not enough space for the caribou. However, if the government and the timber industry can scapegoat our British Columbian wolves, well then the timber industry can continue to cut down forests unabated by environmental restrictions. Unfortunately guys, it's really all politics, despite these BC wolves being really, really incredible beings. If any of y'all come to the center, you might have actually gotten the chance to meet Kenai in person. You see how playful he is, how loving he is. Well, these guys are pack animals and they are no doubt very family oriented. But the really cool thing about BC wolves, guys, is that they're also really incredible hunters. Not only do they hunt your caribou and hunt your elk, but they also are very adept fishermen. They hunt the salmon spawns and the herring spawns that come off the coast of British Columbia and the Great Bear Rainforest there. So they really, really are skilled little guys. Unfortunately, they are being hunted rampantly. Actually, the BC government just released their numbers for the second year of this 5-year policy. Well, they killed over 160 of these British Columbian wolves, again, claiming its necessity to protect caribou. But like we just discussed, true caribou number losses are due to habitat fragmentation, as is really the case with all of our predators or all of our endangered and threatened species. It ultimately comes back down to habitat fragmentation and thus a loss of territory and a loss of foodstuffs. It's really, really unfortunate because these beautiful wolves are really taking the blame for what us humans do in the name of our own greed. Well guys, yeah, I know that's a pretty short wolf vlog for you today, but again, this is a very, very hot topic, a very important issue. If you would like to learn more about what's going on in British Columbia with these wolves, how to better protect them, as well as your grizzly bears, your spirit bears, your black bears, a whole host of endangered and threatened predators who are currently being called or facing the threat of being called and hunted in BC, please follow an Instagram account called Pacific Wild. That's Pacific just like Pacific Coast, and then Wild just Wild. They do a lot of great work in the province to protect these incredible beings. Alright guys, once again, my name is Cameron. You'll probably see me more on these wolf vlogs, or at least if Michelle gives me the approval, you might see me more. So I guess we'll have to leave that up to her, but maybe if you leave enough comments and like this enough, that I'll get another chance to do another one of these great wolf vlogs with you guys. Alright, thanks so much for all your support of us here at the sanctuary. Hope to see you out on the trail soon. Thanks so much, guys.